Hey, I want to welcome everybody once again to Culturally Untitled. Today, I have with me my friend Dory. I'm going to go ahead and let her introduce herself right now. But one of the most memorable things that I remember, me and Dory met in basic training, but I'll let her explain that story. But I remember there was a time in basic training where I guess all the drill sergeants, I guess she can share her point of view. I was oblivious to what was happening, but she stated that all the drill sergeants were bullying me. And she came up to me, her and somebody else came up to me and they asked me, Gomez, are you okay? And then ever since then, I recall us kind of having, in what I can describe in my own words, a genuine friendship from the start. Now go ahead and introduce yourself, Dory.
Hey guys, my name is Dory. Yeah, we met in basic training, Fort Leonard Wood, and I don't even remember what drill sergeants it was because it was so long ago.
It was a very long time ago.
But yeah, I remember that we were like all getting smoked, and who did I even approach you with, Megan?
Yeah, with Megan.
Do you like bleep them out,
No,
their
no. I
names?
mean, I feel like it's okay for the most part.
And we just, asked him, "Hey, are you okay?" Because we were all just getting smoked and they were all, screaming at him, but that's all I can really remember.
I was oblivious to it because I feel like I was so stuck on the idea of just getting over it, getting through it. Just my mental resilience was in that moment I had become very high, so I was just I think I said what? No, I'm fine. But I guess you noticed it that it was I guess you can say a kind of like targeting.
Yeah, yeah, those drill sergeants were mean sometimes. Probably. I don't really remember everything in depth, but
But I guess it's all part of character development.
yeah.
Was that your first time in Missouri?
No. I actually used to live in Oklahoma, so I used to go to St. Louis all the time.
How is St. Louis?
It's cool. They
I've
have the
personally
big
never been.
arch.
I've heard about it. I
Yeah,
feel
the big
like
arch, and they have this like museum that you can like climb into little. It's called the City Museum, but City Museum. When you think of museum, you think of like a boring museum, but you can like climb into little nets and go on the roof and stuff. So it was really cool.
yeah, I've heard about it recently. I was talking to my friend about it, and she definitely said it's worth checking out because her dad, I think he was from Oklahoma too. I'm not too sure. I think well, just to keep it safe, I guess he was from Oklahoma, and that's why she went to St. Louis. But to be completely honest, in regards to you are from Utah,
Yeah.
born and raised, I can only tell you what I know from Utah was that before I make it a whole long trajectory in the story, but my dad it's called like it's like I can translate it to pilgrimage. And there was this pilgrimage of the Virgin Mary that they brought it from the state of Mexico, DF, and they drive it all the way across the border from Mexico all the way to the United States. And he was part of that pilgrimage, and it was a bunch of DJs of like, do you know what cumbia? Yeah, you do know what cumbia
Like the
is.
dance?
Yeah, do you
Yes.
know what cumbia sonidera is?
Uh,
Just electro cumbia, and his friend was part of like those DJs, and they went to Utah. They actually got stopped in Utah, and his truck got towed, and then the tow truck driver told him, I don't know, I guess they worked some deal out, and that's all I know about Utah. And his friend had lived in. That's all I know, and that there's Mormons, and I mean that respectfully, not saying that in any disrespectful way. That's heavily there's Mormons that live there.
yeah. I mean, whenever you tell anyone Utah, that's all they say. Oh, Mormons, LDS people. But I think that's what it's most known for.
And in that sense, is there a lot of Starbucks out there?
Oh, yeah, because Mormon people can't
Yeah,
have
they
coffee.
can't coffee.
There is, yeah, but there's like soda shops, like Swig. Like you go and get a dirty soda. Have you had a dirty soda
No,
before?
I don't know what a dirty soda is.
It's like Coke with like vanilla and cream and
That's called the ice cream float.
no. Or like a Sprite. Have you never had anything from Sonic like those?
Yeah, I have. I definitely have had
Have you had the sodas from Sonic? Like the dirty
once. I
sodas?
had a nerds one, a blue nerds, like a blue drink with nerds. It was like a I don't recall what it
I
was
don't
exactly.
know. You're just gonna have to go to Utah and try Swig.
Swig. It's on my to do list. Utah, possibly. I don't say that just because you're here. I feel like uh
Utah's a beautiful state though. Like they have a lot of outdoorsy things. And like I mean, a lot of winter sports too, like skiing and snowboarding. I
Did
mean,
you partake in any of it? Sorry for cutting you off.
no, it's okay. No, I'm too scared of falling and hurting myself.
So I'm pretty sure you're a champion snowball fighter at least.
I mean, I've gone like tubing and I've gone like to Park City before to like sightsee, but I mean, my family does, but I don't.
I think you showed me a. I think your brother like snowboards or something, right? He had a picture.
Oh
Or
yeah, yeah,
I
he
think he showed
definitely
me a
he
picture.
he skis now more than he snowboards because he's had so many snowboarding accidents.
Oh my!
Yeah. Yep.
I don't think I've ever get in. I don't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to say never, but never. But did you know that new experiences help restructure the newer system?
Uh-uh.
Yeah. So I feel like I have to try. At one point in my life, I'm gonna have to try skiing and possibly snowboarding. Sledding has always seemed fun, but I
I mean,
feel
I've gone sledding, but I mean, I will go skiing one day, probably soon, but I just have never tried.
me either. I don't think I have the balance for it at all.
I don't know. Do you need balance? I feel like that's more snowboarding because for skiing you have like the little things that you hold
Mm.
on to. I don't know. I've never tried, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. So now we have to try.
Yeah,
We have to. We were throwing that out in the universe, so we have to try.
we're gonna give it a go.
Maybe, maybe for the sake of the lore. I'm a
Yeah.
very big believer of the lore. So apart from dirty sodas and Starbucks and anything else, what was it like kind of like growing up in Utah and pretty much and just give me like a what would you do on a Saturday besides watch cartoons in the morning?
Like as a child?
Whatever. Like
Um, I don't know. I always just went to the I would go to the lake, go on hikes. Like
mhm.
anything outdoorsy my family would do. Like it was really all like during summertime lakes and hikes, wintertime just family time, but I mean, there's so many trails in Utah. It's all mountains.
Mhm.
So I went on a lot of hikes.
There so would you have a camelback when you these are just sorry, these quick.
No, I didn't have a camelback, but I had like those water bags. I still had So yes.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
fancy
Yeah.
ones, the cute ones that have like it says like Ozark or something, and then it has like a super neon hose, and then
Yeah, but it was I guess it was a camelback.
mm,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know outside the army, I don't know if they're called camelbacks, are they?
I don't know.
Hydration packs? I don't know.
Maybe they are called camelback. I like they're different though, cause like hiking ones are
Mhm.
different than the running ones, cause the running ones are way smaller. They're like really small ones that you carry. They're like vests.
And so when did you start? I remember you told me. Remember that first time we ran in basic training, and then they separated us in groups. They're
Yes.
like Group A, Group B, and I think you were definitely Group A. You ran, and then you're like, I used to play soccer, and then I was like Group D. No, it was
I don't
10 minutes.
remember, but it was I remember the groups. I don't remember if I think I might have been in Group B though.
Group B.
I don't think I was in Group A. I don't remember.
No, you were. You ran really fast. I remember it was like 8 minutes. No, it was like 6 minutes, 8 minutes, and then I was like 12 minutes.
Maybe.
You were in front of me, I believe so. But you said you. I remember you mentioned in that moment that you used to play soccer.
Yeah, I played soccer, I ran track and cross country, so um I ran a lot in high school
What
and
got you
middle
into all
school.
those? Sorry for. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm getting ahead of myself. Shout out my friend Ellie. She said that I remember she quoted. She said that you have to something about waiting 30 seconds after. I guess something. I'm gonna ask her. I'm actually gonna find the clip, but she said that you have to wait 30 seconds after you respond something for you to get a full message out. So I need a like overall, not because of me, but so what made you lean towards those sports?
Um, well, as a child, my parents used to make me run laps around the park
Hmm.
when we would play soccer, and it was just, we used to do it for fun, just to do 5Ks and things, and then, me and my brother would always run laps around the park. We'd play soccer games with my whole family. I don't know if you Did you do that growing up?
No, my parents didn't play sports. I
Oh.
mean, well, they weren't really into sports.
Well, my family's very competitive when it comes to soccer. So we always played, my dad was the coach in my rec team when I was like, what, 6, 7 years old.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
6, 7,
What does that mean?
6, 7. But he was my coach growing up, and then I got into it more. Um, I had a little bit of temper playing soccer though growing up, so then I was running more, then I played soccer again, and then I used to move around a lot when I was in high school, so I kind of like couldn't really be a part of a team because, in soccer you're in a team, and so I joined the track team, joined cross country, and I was just running.
No, so from damn, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's like like so it's a lot in the regards of like I was kind of like I was thinking so you were running cross country. Cross country is I remember I used to watch them do the warm ups in high school and it's like all
It's
right,
awful.
yes, the
It
warm
is so
ups
horrible.
and then for track it's like who wants to run competitively? Like I personally don't see myself enjoying that, but did you enjoy it?
I hated cross country, but I loved my friends in cross country. I liked track though. I did like track. I think track was cool. Cross country, it's just like you run a 5K in the forest and then you're done. But it was just, I hated it. I only did it because I really only did it because my friends were doing it.
Mhm.
Track though, it was fun. It was like you ran like a shorter distance and you watched your whole team run too, and you could actually watch the experience, and it was pretty fun.
So in your opinion, do you think shoes matter when it comes to running?
No,
No.
I mean like no, no, they don't. I don't think they do. Maybe my brother would disagree with me or my sister, but they're actually runners now, and like they run a lot, but I don't think they
So I
do.
shouldn't buy the Hokas.
No, I think hookahs are good.
Really? They're like 150. I'm really stingy sometimes. Like I wouldn't spend like 150 on
Those or
shoes.
like it's what Jay has.
Asics? No,
No, it's I used to think they said OC, the
oh
On
yeah,
Cloud
on
shoes.
Cloud, yeah.
Yeah, those are good
That's like
too.
a staple right now and the fashion of like Mexicans.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's in regards to like they're called alucines, which means like they try to make it seem like they are involved with the criminal enterprise.
Huh.
So they're called alucines and they wear it starts off with like a designer shirt like Boss or Armani Exchange or Versace. I'm trying to think of but the most popular shirt is like Boss, Hugo Boss. And then it's like black jeans and then the on cloud shoes.
Hmm.
And that's like the alucine style.
I
You
didn't know
never
that.
no? Yeah, that's like the on cloud. And then before that it was a Nike 270 Maxes that was part of the alucine style. No? No
I
idea?
don't know
No clue.
clothes
I mean, it's just like I
or
guess
shoes. Yeah.
I mean, I don't either, but that's like the alucine style. I don't
I don't even know what Alucina is.
Peso Pluma wannabes.
Okay,
Yeah, definitely like that.
I
Same
got
haircut and
it.
everything. Peso Pluma wannabes. And I'm surprised that you know who Peso Pluma is.
Yeah, I only what was this like
Ella
most
baila
popular?
sola.
Yes, that one. And another one too. I can't think of it right now.
Um, Lady Gaga.
No.
No, the one that goes. Yeah, the lady. No, it's not that one. Um,
Harley Quinn.
that's Fuerza Regida.
I'm gonna have to figure it out later.
But yeah, no, definitely. I am a Peso Pluma fan. He actually made a song for a gentleman.
Can you dance like him?
No, 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 no. I can't dance at all. Never.
He like shakes his.
No, never been a dancer. I feel like I've always had an excuse for why I don't dance.
Hmm. What is
And
the excuse?
this isn't the proudest one, but and I don't lie, but I don't always tell the truth. So I remember I told one person I was like, "Oh, I can't dance because I have my friend got killed when he was dancing." And yes, yes, exactly. Not my proudest moment, but you got to shoot high. And if you miss the moon, you'll land amongst the stars. So I told her I told this person, yeah, it was a woman. She was like, "Oh, let's dance." I was like, "No." And remember, I was like very serious. I was like, I can't dance because one of my closest friends, he was dancing, and someone came up to him and unalived him, and I can't break that. And she was like, "Oh my God, you poor soul," but
Wait, what's the what's the dance where you, what is the most common dance for you to do? Like if at any party.
banda or norteña.
Okay, and you
So
you don't know how to do that? Or you do? You just don't like to.
I don't know if I've tried, and people said that I do know, but I've never. I feel like it's a fear. Maybe it's not a fear. It's
Will you dance if you're drunk?
yeah,
Okay.
definitely drunk. Dance when I'm drunk. But fun fact. So I remember when I was younger, my mom. So on Saturdays when she would clean, she would play music, and my compadre, who I baptized his son, would always dance with my mom. And then I remember I would cry. I don't know why.
Aw.
I don't know. I would just cry, and when she would play loud music and stuff. But yeah, that's why I never learned how to dance. I think I tried dancing with her once, but she was like way too. I think me and my mom are total opposites. She's like a super like she could dance. She dances reggaeton.
Okay.
No, okay, yeah, I've seen her back it up on my
So
dad.
she can get
Yeah,
down.
yeah, yeah. My mom. If I don't want to, I can
I feel
show.
like all Hispanic moms know how to get down though.
Yeah, but my mom actually had. She was notorious for being a dancer. So when she was young, she lived in a small town, and they would go to other towns for parties, and they would always be known for her and my aunt. They were known for dancing, like they were like good dancers, and that's what like they were notorious for that. And then when my cousin went, I remember people were like, "Oh, you're so and so's daughter," and she said, "Yes." I'm like, "Oh, are you such a dance?" And she was like, "No, no, I'm shy." But my cousin, she's a very good. She gets out of her shell and she dances. Me and my sister, we kind of sit and just watch the show go on.
Well, maybe
But I'm not too shy. I'm not too shy when it comes to dancing reggaeton.
yeah.
But
I know.
yeah, but it's not. I don't. I haven't tried it in like forever.
You're right.
I haven't danced in forever, and also it's like I don't know. Like I do know. I do know. It's just like it's just a weird fear, like a weird, not even a phobia. It's just a weird fear of just not wanting to dance.
Maybe you should do like dance lessons and you'll change your mind. You think so? You'll get more confident?
Definitely,
Maybe you should do that.
I should. I yeah, yeah. I will. I one dance that I really want to learn is merengue.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely want to learn merengue, like Elvis Crespo, Suavemente.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the merengue, and I would never learn how to dance bachata. Do you remember when Hill was trying to teach me how to dance bachata that night?
The
The
yes.
night where I dislocated my shoulder and you popped it back into place?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I don't remember much of that night, but I remember that we were like dancing to every
Mm-hmm.
type of genre of music there was being played because we were all white girl wasted.
White girl wasted. Definitely. There's been multiple occasions where she tried to teach me bachata and I was like, nah, I'm okay. And then she's like,
But you guys did dance bachata that night.
she
I'm
was
pretty
teaching
sure I have
me.
a video on my phone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
send me that. But no, yeah, I'm pretty sure you do. You definitely have a video of us dancing bachata. But I wasn't too, like, I just don't know. I don't see myself ever dancing bachata. I don't,
Who knows?
it's not for me. It's not for me. Dancing is not like going back to the whole thing. I want to tap into why I don't like dancing. But that was back to the lie. That was the first lie.
Okay.
And then the second lie was that I get panic attacks when I dance. And another lie was no, it's not a lie. I admitted. One of them was like, "Oh, I get panic attacks." The third one was I'm super shy, and yeah, pretty much they all kind of stem from the same thing. And I got away with it for years. I'm talking about years.
Like dancing.
Yeah, I'm 29. I've been saying that since I'm like 21.
And your family has like a lot of parties
A lot.
and you just sit back
Sit
and they
back.
don't try to grab you, your
Yes,
tias.
every single time.
And you're just like,
Every
no.
single time. Yes. My mom actually. Now I know why I don't dance. I feel like it's that rebellious son in me. I remember this one time we were at this dance, this quinceañera, and then there was this. throughout my whole life, this is like the second time I mentioned this girl, and there's no animosity, animosity.
Animosity?
Thank you. I appreciate you for correcting me because I was about to say ominous. Isn't that the same? They synonyms? Ominous, animosity.
Probably.
There's no ominous energy towards this person, but my mom swore up and down that this girl was a good girl, and she was like the type of people who assist the pastor with the setting up of the Catholic
Okay.
Church. And I remember she said, "Oh, that girl is such a good girl. Why don't you try dating her?" And like I say, no ominous energy. We were all young, and this comes from a place of no judgment. But she was a very flirtatious, promiscuous young girl. And I would be like, no, mom, es puta. And I say that with all the utmost respect. But she was like, no, no, like go dance with her. And I remember, oh, she was like, you know what? She's like, go over there. I don't want to look at you. You don't want to dance with her? She can't give me the cold shoulder. And I was like, but mom. And that's why I was like, you know what? After this day, I'm never going to dance ever again. And I went to like the lobby of the quinceañera place and the hall. And I was like just listening to my cousin's iPod that I stole, that I borrowed.
The little iPods,
Yeah,
like the tiny ones,
possibly
or
the
was it like the
shuffles.
ones
The
that look like
shuffles.
yeah?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
Well,
it's your fault, mom. No, I'm kidding.
does she watch your podcast?
No, she
Oh,
only watched the Spanish one.
oh,
But they told me that they have subtitles, Spanish subtitles.
okay.
But I don't think she was. She watched the first one. But my mom, she's been in the States since she was, I want to say, so she came with her visa the first time. And then she came back, I want to say maybe 25 years,
She's been here for 25 years.
25
Nice.
years, if not more. And she knows English, but I don't want to sound arrogant, but I'm like, she should be proficient by now. But I feel like it's just, she's very smart. Mom was super smart. She would help me with my algebra. And she never gave me the answers because she wanted me to learn. But she was very smart. If she would have never met my dad, my
Mm-hmm.
biological dad. I think she always said she wanted to work in an office. But
Things happen.
things happen. Yeah, you know what she told my dad?
Hmm.
She said if he was adamant on having like they wanted to get he did propose and they wanted to get married, and then I think because he used to be a bull rider, and
Oh,
he said to her, I'm not sure if I could have kids. I had multiple injuries bull riding. I'm not sure. I might not have kids. So, but let's try. And then she said, if you want to I want to have a child with you. I want to get married, but not in Mexico. And then she said, well, I'm going to the States. Either you're coming or not.
that's what your
My
mom
mom
told
told
your
my
dad.
dad. And then my dad left with her. Then they migrated to the United States.
Wait, that's cool. But I didn't know your dad was a bull rider.
Yeah, my dad has a lot of lore.
Have you ever tried that?
When I was younger, I said I was going to beat
That
his
is
record. He
so
was really
cool.
good.
Did you go to his like
No, I wasn't
shows?
born yet.
Oh,
Yeah, his nickname
oh,
used
because
to be
this all happened
Toro.
in Mexico.
Yeah,
Okay.
his nickname used to be Toro.
Wow. Did
Yeah.
he? Do you drink like bull blood
No,
in Mexico? They
no,
do it in Peru.
they
They
do.
do. Yes.
Why?
I don't know. My dad just told me that they do.
Was your dad a bull rider?
Mm-mm.
Horse
His
rider?
No, my dad wasn't, and my grandpa wasn't either.
Hey, we're back. Unfortunately, we're having some technical difficulties with the camera. It overheated, but I genuinely forgot what we were talking about. But we just realized off camera that Belgium just scored against USA.
Yeah, very disappointing. But it's only how far into the game? It's only the first 24 minutes.
Which is fine. And then we were also talking about how Mexico lost yesterday
And Brazil.
and Brazil. And I also said that for the very first time, and from as far as I can remember, this was the very first time I watched a complete soccer game from beginning to end. Yes, that is like, I don't know. I feel like personally, as you know, I have to turn in my Mexican card, because
Yes.
because I grew up not playing soccer, but I did play soccer. We used to live,
Like with your family and stuff?
not my
Oh,
family,
just
more
like
like
in high school or middle
no,
school?
tampoco. And in the apartments we grew up in,
Okay.
my neighbors, they were like super into soccer. Shout out to Jonathan, wherever you are. His name was Jonathan Valenzuela or
Huh.
Velasquez, but his middle name was Titan. But
Is that what you
yeah,
guys called him? Tita?
Titan. No, not Tita. Titan.
Oh.
Titan. 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 I don't know. But yeah, so I watched it from beginning to end. And I remember I was editing the previous video and I had my phone down. I subscribed to Fubo. And then I was like, no, this is in English. No, I subscribed to Fox One Sports. And I was like, no, I want it in Spanish. And I
Huh.
got Fubo and I was watching it on Telemundo. And then
Was it Telemundo back? Wasn't it a different one? What is it called? I don't. Oh my gosh. I don't remember the name of it. Never mind.
no, but yes, I was watching it on Telemundo because it's like, why am I going to watch it in English when I want to
Yeah.
watch it in
It's
Spanish?
way better in Spanish anyway.
Do you remember there? I do remember playing FIFA, the game.
Oh my god, Jay's playing that all the time now.
I didn't even know he liked soccer.
He he likes the World Cup, but
Hmm.
he likes to play FIFA now because, the World Cup is going on and it's like, oh my gosh.
I saw a clip that said I needed to take some stress away. And this person had made 41 goals on England on the game
Oh,
FIFA. Did you see
yeah.
the picture where I put
I
England
did
count your
with
days?
Roland.
Yeah, with
Yes,
the
I saw it.
revolution.
I saw it.
Did you get it though? Like
That was
the
funny.
revolutionarios.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
I
that.
just saw the picture and I thought it was funny because didn't you guys have
Yeah.
like guns?
No, we had muskets. It's like Mexican
Oh,
revolutionaries, and we have a picture in uniform where we were like doing some training. We have a picture. Every field event we've been in, we have a picture
you,
and rolled in.
Roland, and Hill.
No, mainly me and Roldan. I don't know why we have one. Um,
You guys just take pictures together?
yeah, we do. But back to the FIFA thing. I remember I was watching it the first few minutes, and I remember he missed that first goal.
Yes, I didn't watch the whole thing, but yes, I was like watching the score thing.
No, he missed the first goal, and the first thing I said was "a la verga." That's like I was watching it on my phone, and I was like "a la verga," and then so we went to El Mezcal here next to Planet Fitness, and they weren't really like attending us or
Hmm.
whatever. So me and my friend decided to I was like, hey, just we can come back home and watch it, and then we watched it, and then from the drive from the restaurant to my house, England scored twice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw like the back-to-back score.
Yeah, and I was just like,
Ugh.
I feel like that was heartbreaking. I mean, and
And that
then
doesn't happen. That
no,
really barely happens. Back-to-back scores are just
they sold. And then I was communicating with Rodan, and then I called him during the penalty. I was like, I can't watch it. I can't watch it. I can't watch it. He's like, you have to watch it. And I was like, you watch it. I was like, no, I can't watch it. And then we both hanged up on each other at the same time. And then I was like, I can't watch it. And then my friend Rodea was like, oh no. And then I was like, I can't watch it. And then I just hear go, go. And I was like, yeah, we're done. We're done.
but it was a close call.
Mm-hmm.
It was I mean Mexico has done the best they ever have. So
The
it was a
best.
very close call. So maybe the next 4 years. Who
Yeah.
knows?
2030.
Yeah.
2030. And then they Roden, once the game ended, he said, juegan como nunca, pero pierden como siempre. And I was like, you're fluent in Spanish, right?
Yeah.
Very fluent in Spanish. Yeah, and I was like, damn. And I was, all right, bro, go mimis. And then we hung up. But yeah, it was very, it was like a roller coaster ride of emotions as far as,
Yeah.
the game. And I feel if Mexico had a professional bowling team, I'm pretty sure we would all cheer for it.
I'm not gonna lie though, like I don't know any of the Mexican players. I don't know any players in general other than like Ochoa, Neymar, Messi, Cristiano, like all the,
Hmm.
top-notch players, but it was really sad to see that they didn't make it for.
No, trust me, I'm this very same way. I know Ochoa, and
That
then
was sad though. Did you see him
yeah,
cry?
yeah, he was.
I was Oh, that was heartbreaking. Or Neymar was crying. I watched that game too, and that was so sad. He was just sitting on the floor, like just crying. I was like, oh my gosh, someone hug that man because he was just crying on the floor.
Yeah. But
Heartbroken.
Ochoa crying was
That was sad. He like, did you see the last game he played?
no,
Like when the last, like he was the last goalie. I don't know who they
no.
were going against, but like he kissed the ground and was just like praying there for a minute. Like he, or maybe he was just taking it all in because that was his last game. He didn't play this last game. Like that was his last game, and
I
everyone
I
cried there in that game too.
I also saw that some of the when there was a replacement. I don't think you think I'll be able to find the clips online
For what?
for like the game to insert them in the video, this video, the podcast.
Probably.
Because there
Yeah.
is this guy, he got swapped out, and I remember. Do you know what persinar means? So he
Oh,
went
like
like
a sign of
this,
cross.
sign
Yeah.
of the cross. Wait, I don't even. Did I do it right? So he went.
His Father, Son, Holy
Yeah.
Spirit.
So he went like this. No. So he went down, 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 down. He did that, and then he went like this, and then he kissed his wrist, and I was like, okay. And then there's this song that this guy, his name is Victor Mendevil, and then in one of his songs he says, uh, "Once, once y un beso a mis muñecas," and I
Uh-huh.
really don't know what that means, but I saw him do that, and it was like, start doing that too. But he did the sign of the cross, and then maybe it's like I feel like there's a lot of spiritualism and like a
Yeah.
lot of like you know how they say no relations before the big game or something for athletes. Have you heard about that?
I haven't. No
Uh,
relations before the big
no
game?
physical relate, no intimacy.
Oh, with women?
Maybe men, just no intimacy before
Oh,
the game.
okay.
Um,
I get it now.
yeah, they said that. You never heard about that?
I mean, it makes sense.
No, yeah, but you coaches will tell their players that I've never played any sport, but
Huh.
so I feel like there's like a lot of what is it called? Spiritualism or a lot of routines or a lot of what would it be called? Practices that people do. Maybe, you know, I think the best example that I can make is like what's that thing called? The Groundhog Day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, kind of like that. That's like, oh, if the groundhog sees a thing, it's gonna be. I think that ties in also for like soccer players or something. Maybe I don't really know. Kind of like I'm trying to make an analogy that, but yes. How many goals do you think you scored in your soccer career?
So I'm not really good at making goals. I always, my dad calls me patas chuecas because I always hit that way or that way.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I'm very good at defense or like getting it up there for someone to score goals. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I've probably scored, I don't know, I'll say like 30.
It's better than I ever did. I don't think I've ever scored a goal.
Wait, but I have a really random question. So what's that Mexican song that like they play in the cartel? It was on my TikTok. And I'm thinking, you know what I'm talking about?
Which,
Juan something.
Oh yeah, Juan Marta.
Okay,
Let me
because
play it. Let
I
me play it.
saw a TikTok of saying anyone from England that walks around is gonna hear the song.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that was a thing.
No, it's
I was gonna
not.
ask you actually because I didn't know. Yes!
You know, and then
Is that real?
no, but I'll
Wait,
say
so
this.
people don't actually play it.
No, but give me 1 second. You know this song? What it says?
Mhm.
It's talking about this guy who, like, I'll translate it as it goes.
Decían que cargaba el diablo, mentiras no traía nada.
So it says,
Lo que traía en su cintura era una pistola escuadra.
it says, they said that he carried the devil. Lies. He didn't carry anything. What he had on his waist was a pistol. And then it says,
Robaba y mataba gente porque así se divertía.
he robbed and killed people because that's how he had fun. And then I'm gonna add the clip, but people dance like to this music, and I don't know how to do it, but like the song, like they look like they're having a great time.
Yeah.
But in regards to you saying if that's the type of music they play, in regards to like when they're out
Like
hunting,
crime scenes in Mexico, or like people are saying, okay, so I just saw TikTok and I know
Mhm.
like it's probably not accurate at all, but people are like, oh, I'm walking the streets of the dangerous areas of Tijuana and I'm listening to the song get louder and louder. And so I clicked on the comments because people were saying like that's what England's gonna hear.
yeah,
And they're like, oh, that means that someone's getting killed in the
No,
cartel.
no, I feel like it became a TikTok trend, but
So it's
no,
not real.
no,
They just
honest.
chose that song.
So if you really want me to, if you really want me to kind of dive into the whole cartel theme, and
I was
um,
just curious because I was like, I don't know who to ask if
no,
this
you
is a real
can.
thing.
I guess you can say I am a connoisseur of those sorts, but it depends on the region. So in Tijuana,
Uh-huh.
there is multiple organizations because it's a frontier. So one of the songs that you would hear in Tijuana, because there's a kind of like a nickname for the main organization, which is called CAF, Cartelaria No Felix. And it's like they always say la cafetera, like the coffee pot. And probably one of the songs that you would hear in Tijuana is probably I'll show you. It's probably this one. I grew his music. So this guy, his name is Miguel Comando. He would hide his face because for a while he hid his face because he would sing predominantly for this organization. And when he was gonna do a presentation at this club that's called Las Pulgas, they put a dead body there to say
Huh.
if you present yourself, you're gonna die. And for years he never presented himself. And a couple years ago he did. So this is probably I'll fast forward it. I don't know. It says mm,
Belgium just scored again.
wow.
2-1 because the US also scored.
Uh, it's this one.
Directamente desde Tijuana, vamos a enviarles esto, Miguel Comando, pero ahora con banda viejón. Esto que dice más o menos así. Márquele, compa.
This sounds like a happy song.
Yeah.
Ya me han dicho que quieren ver mi pellejo, que a mi cabeza ya le pusieron preso y puro para adelante voy.
Huh.
Que no les gusta que en mi terreno mande, que soy viejo y que no pienso en retirarme y qué culpa tengo yo. Si con esfuerzo me la he ganado.
So
That
it's just
sounds like a happy song.
no. It's just pretty much saying that you guys want me dead, and that my head has a price, but I'm still going forward. That you don't like how I rule over my terrain. That I'm old and that I should that I'm not thinking of retiring. And I says, why is it my fault if everything I've got was with my with my will? And yeah, that's what you would probably hear in Tijuana, you know, because that's like he's a very like very he's probably the equivalent to like maybe Tupac in LA.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's pretty much what you hear in Tijuana. Hopefully, I don't
So
get
the
canceled.
rumors are false.
False. Yeah, that I think that just became a TikTok thing.
Okay.
Um, for reason I don't know. I feel like I follow not because that I'm enamored with the cartel activity, but
Right.
I kind of follow this guy. His name is Luis Uraki. I don't know, but he's like a narco journalist, and he covers like lots of narco events, arrests, detainees, and there's like a whole civil war going down in Sinaloa right now over El Chapo's sons and El Mayo
Isn't that
Zambada.
why Mexico is dangerous right now?
Mexico's dangerous all the time.
Because well, isn't it like people? I mean, obviously, I know right now
Hmm.
with the government, like it's like, oh, don't travel. But I thought like people were dying, like they were, I mean, I've only been to the touristic areas of
Hmm.
Mexico, so I wouldn't really know. But I mean, there was like, I thought they were like killing tourists because there was a war.
I'm
Was that what it was?
There is a war going on. There's always going to be disputes for local territories.
Yeah, I mean I'm not gonna lie. Peru's a third world like country.
Hmm.
Like it's absolutely horrible. It's very dangerous. People like pocket pick, hold knives to your head. Like I just have never been to. I've only been to the touristic areas of Mexico, so
Hmm.
I don't really know.
Yeah, and as far as what I'm knowledgeable about, I'm not an expert. I'm not a professional, but the way that I can break it down, and don't quote me on this, but multiple areas are always going to be disputed for drug sales, for drug
Okay.
trade, for sometimes they extortion. And I say this, I don't, you know, hopefully
Right.
I say this with the utmost respect towards both organizations, every
Right.
organization, you know, I mean this for all the respect. I don't, you know, because it became a thing where you would disrespect the cartel, you would be targeted.
That's
And
why you would get like
Yes.
That
And
makes sense.
there's always disputes for territory for
But
drug
isn't that how
sales.
like other places are too? Like here in the States?
What do you
I
mean,
mean,
man?
not cartel, but like if you went to somewhere dangerous here and you were talking smack,
Yes.
you would also
Yeah. LA, San Diego,
like
most
Chicago.
Chicago, especially Chicago
Yeah.
is a very big thing where they like diss each other and in regards to like those artists. But yeah, so there's always going to be disputes for law, but unfortunately danger is everywhere you go, but in Mexico there is a high chance that you can mistaken identity, kidnapping, robbery, burglary. But yeah, there's multiple wars for territory. And in the year 2018, Tijuana, Baja California, I believe that's the right year, it had the most murders per square foot.
Really?
Yes.
Do you think things are different now than they were before? Like, what do you think? You think it's better now compared to what it was in, what did you say, 2000 what?
2018.
You think it, yeah.
I think things have gotten a little bit worse. I believe so. In regards to because now there's an internal war for the Sinaloa cartel, which is one. It was there's an internal conflict,
Mm-hmm.
so that causes even a bigger dispute because now there's multiple territories. Now that's allies against allies. They have to pick two sides. So there's El Chapo Guzman's sons,
Isn't El Chapo like his wife super pretty, right?
Emma Coronel. Yeah, she's a very
Like the
beautiful
one that
woman.
like was like I'm not gonna say anything.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
The baddie. Okay, I
Yeah.
know.
So it's his kids and their allies against El Mayo Zambada,
I don't know who that
who
is.
uh I had the hat. I had his hat here and
Huh.
I had it in one of the interviews with Walters. Um so um yeah, his sons are waging a war against El Chapo Guzman's sons because El Chapo Guzman's sons they tricked El Mayo Zambada, and he's been known for staying out of the spotlight, never being arrested, working with the government, avoiding violence. So they tricked him into a meeting, and they turned him into the government along with one of the other sons of El Chapo Guzman, which it's a betrayal. They betrayed the other
Yeah.
faction, so now that's why they're at war. And then it all trickles down to who are you going to be, left part like the this side or that side, and they're all gathering allies and they're all internal warfare. They're using drones. They're
So
using
it's like a movie.
definitely a movie, make a good movie.
I mean,
I feel like
wow.
yeah. So it's a lot of it's definitely scary to think about.
Right.
Definitely
Right.
scary. There was a curfew for a while, I believe, in Culiacan, which is like
Have you been there?
Culiacan. Yeah, I went
Like
before.
when there was everything going on?
No,
Oh,
no,
would you go down there right now?
possibly not.
Right.
But I went down there
Do you have
before.
friends that go down? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I have two friends.
That like live down there or go down
Yeah,
there during
yeah,
this time? And do they ever like tell you, "Oh my gosh, this just happened"?
yeah. I'm actually gonna shout them out.
I'm just
uh,
like,
un saludo a mi compa Mar de Autopartes LA, su compa Pocho. He's actually down there right now,
okay.
and I actually told him, "Oh, I'm gonna shout you," because he has his own business. He sells cars and
Oh, cool.
auto parts all over Mexico. But yeah, he's down there right now. But I haven't really talked to him in that aspect. He's a horrible texter because he has
Uh-huh.
his business on WhatsApp.
Right.
So, but yeah, I don't think I would go down there. Not that I'm scared, but there's this thing that says "culito pero sanito," which means like scaredy cat but safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, we just went through like this whole
That is, I
the
know.
whole
From that one song that I heard on TikTok.
yeah.
Interesting. I'm gonna start commenting on all those and say, actually, this is fake.
Yeah, I can never I
And argue with the no face profile.
yeah, I don't think I could ever argue in the comments. I feel like
Have you?
no. Yes. No.
I have.
No, I can't because
I have when it's like something stupid and arrogant. I'm like, ugh.
I feel like I couldn't, but I used to do something and not my proudest moment. I honestly feel like such
What did you do?
an asshole. There was this when, and I say this with the utmost respect, it's gonna sound a little bit silly, but when a girl would like post, she would be like laying in her bed, obviously thirst trap. I would be like, "Hey, fool, do a flip, like do a
Oh,
backflip or something silly like." Um, there's this girl who was a singer. I have the clip. Should I post it? No. So she'd be like, "Oh, I'm from LA and this and that." And I was like, "Do you know where Grape Street is at?" And there's this rapper, his name is O3 Greedo, who's from Grape Street in Watts, South Central. And then she's like, "No, I don't know where Grape Street is at." And she's like, "I generally don't know where Grape Street is at." But stuff like that. Or I remember I just a bunch of just arrogant, ignorant comments like that for no reason,
So
just
you
to
would
have
just
a
clown people.
not clown, just yes, not my proudest moment. If I ever did that to you, I'm sorry. I just was an asshole. But now um, I randomly sometimes, when I go on people's TikTok lives,
You don't rage bait.
no, no, no. I get rage baited in person by Rodan,
It's okay.
but yeah, just certain things like that. Just I was talking about it with my friend Ellie. Like I really hate going on like reels and then it's like a thirst trap or stuff like, things like hey, if you have nobody to talk to, comment and I'll send you, or like if you have nobody to send pictures to, stuff like that. Like if nobody's sending you
What is
pictures,
on your For You
it's
page?
not on my For
What?
You page. I can show you my algorithm. That's why I hate seeing it because I don't look. I'll show you. Like it's mainly Star Wars and stuff like that. Wait, no, that's not accurate. Wait, no, it's stuff like it's not like it's not like Star Wars. It's not like thirst traps or nothing. You
So you
know?
just see it randomly.
Yeah, and it bothers me because it's like I don't like that. Like I don't want to see your girl twerking or any of that. If that's your thing, I respect you, but I just don't like seeing that. And
So yeah, it's valid.
and then people that I know, like that's all their algorithm is, like girls twerking and
Yeah,
girls.
it's gross.
I'm not a big fan of that.
I mean, not that I'm saying it's gross. I think women are beautiful.
Every woman is
If
beautiful.
they're,
Women won the world.
dancing the way they want to dance and working it, absolutely do it. But
And
yeah, if that's a man's full For You page, that's like,
I'll say this, and don't knock me down for it. Women could take over the world if they all got along.
yeah, but so could men. I mean, I guess, I guess, I don't know.
Well, I can say this, and
I,
you don't. Is that a misogynistic comment?
it's no, but I don't know. I just think things would have been different if women were seen in a different way back in the day, because that is like what they're still kind of portrayed as. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, it can be kind of true, not fully.
Was it is it an asshole comment? Is it a negative comment?
No. Women don't get along with women, but women don't get along with men,
Hmm.
and men don't get along with men.
I don't
Men
know. I
don't get
just
along with
always say that
women.
because
People just don't get along with people.
yeah.
The comment should be the world would be a better place.
No, I'm gonna blur that out. I don't feel too comfortable saying that anymore. I'm gonna just blur that comment out. I don't want to be seen like a
You're gonna
misogynist.
like edit it out?
I'm gonna edit it out.
Or you're gonna just bleep it the whole time?
Yeah, I'm gonna just bleep it because I'm not really good at editing, but I am gonna edit that out. But in that regards, I feel like another thing you said. I'm not too much into politics,
Right.
but I know that I'm against ICE.
Right.
I don't like Donald Trump,
Right.
and I kinda am like I don't like what is it called? Police abusing their power,
Uh-huh.
but I'm also for like not defunding the police. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree with everything you said. I mean, I see, I have the same exact views. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm a woman minority. Like, I'd be crazy if I didn't.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But I mean, yeah, I don't know. Some people like have really good, smart reasonings to why we should defund the police, which is like sometimes I take a step back and I'm like, oh my gosh, wait, you are kind of right,
Mhm.
But I think that we definitely need cops in the world. Just good cops, not, bad cops that abuse their power. But yeah, we definitely need good cops. Just because, like, I don't know, there's a lot of bad things that happen.
Mhm.
Who's going to come over, to help you out?
Yes.
So I think that cops are needed, just good cops. Maybe they should, really focus on.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you have to like go through a whole process, like an interview? I mean, obviously you need to do an interview,
Mm-hmm.
but like
A mental evaluation.
yeah, they maybe should focus on that stuff more
Yes. I feel like,
and like all the steps more.
yeah, there is also I need to stop saying Have you counted the times I said
No, I can't start though.
Okay, no.
I'll start.
Okay, I definitely agree that there should be a little bit more training in regards also to law
Oh yeah,
enforcement because
absolutely.
there's this video that I remember watching in London where this man had a machete and the way they tactically removed the weapon from him and nobody was harmed and the man was okay. And in regards to America, we're just so quick to use lethal force
Oh
from
my
what I've
gosh,
seen.
it's disgusting. I don't know, and I'm just like thinking on the top of my head, but like, and it was so sad to watch. I like broke down in tears. It was, I think, in California. You know when like the big basketball tournament was like Spurs against Knicks?
Mm-hmm.
You do? Like the NBA championship?
Yeah, I
Okay.
remember.
So in California, there was like this cop that went to go knock on this woman's door and was like, "Hey, like, I need you." It was a gold. Do you know what a golden doodle? It's like Toby.
Yes.
It's like Toby, but like a curly haired Toby.
Mm-hmm.
So does Toby look like an aggressive dog
No.
at all?
No.
He's just like the happiest dog. It's a golden
Happiest
retriever. It's
dog.
not a German Shepherd. And like the dog was barking, so excited, like wanting to play. He had like a little Knicks jersey on. The dog came running out to like say hi to the officers, like trying to jump on him. Toby would do the same thing. And the cops shoot him. The dog.
Jesus.
I was like, oh my gosh, this is a puppy. This is a baby. Like, why the hell are they shooting this dog? Like, it is so sad. And that's just a dog. I mean, it's not just a dog. It's a dog, but like, that happens with humans too, which is crazy to think about. And that's like, they didn't get in any trouble. Nothing happened. It was like, wow. What training could have happened for them
Yes.
not to shoot a dog that's a golden doodle. Like, a golden doodle is such a friendly, happy. It's not like, those big Great Danes, Dobermans, German Shepherds, like scary dogs that, I mean, I don't think are scary, but some people
Yes.
might think are scary. I don't know.
But also, I think from another thing that I can definitely say is we don't know unless we're put in that situation.
To an extent, yes. I
Oh,
mean,
not in
I get.
regards to the dog. I feel
Oh.
like I'm sorry for cutting you
No,
off.
it's okay.
No, continue. No,
I was just
I'm
gonna say
sorry.
to an extent, yes, but like, what? You're shooting a dog.
I
Like, it's a baby.
Yes, in regards to the dog, I feel like you would have to if it was like a big Rottweiler,
Right.
completely understand.
It would be complete. Yes. I don't know.
I really don't understand as well from I don't know, but
There's no reasoning.
it's like I feel like every trade, every job has a bad egg.
Right.
Only
There's
he
just
know
too many bad eggs.
Yes, I feel like he knows why he reacted that way. Could be a lack of training, could be,
Yeah.
but
I
in
mean,
this
if you try
case,
to look that way.
I'm definitely siding with you. It was a beautiful small little,
Right.
yes.
Right. Like a baby filled with life that was taken. And that happens to humans too. And
As well.
kids. Kids,
Yes.
adults, people with families,
Hmm.
good citizens. And what happens to the cops? Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, unfortunately. What I can say is about LA, and it's gonna surprise you completely. In LA, within the sheriffs, and you can look it up. There's a documentary called Crash.
Okay.
It's about Crash. I can't remember the acronym, but it's a. What I can say is there was, scratch that. So there was I'm sorry, just scratch that. So in the LA County Sheriff's Department, there are gangs within the Sheriff's Department. And there's a famous one known as the Banditos. And they have tattooed on them, they have like like kind of like what me and Roden had on. So they're Banditos. Like just picture like
What did you guys have on? Oh, in the picture?
the picture
Okay,
like they're
okay.
like charros kind of, they have that tattooed. And yeah, there's gangs within the sheriff's department, and there's multiple gangs. And then I guess you get that tattoo after you kill someone. I don't know exactly too much about that, but what I did read into is that there was gangs within the sheriff's department. So I don't know, like that's kind of like eye opening in LA. So there's
Right.
gangs. And yeah, I was just kind of surprised by knowing that information. And in regards to the crash unit, they were a community. Let me look up the acronym. And uh, it is Community Resources Against Street Hoodlums.
Say
And
that one more time.
Community Resources Against Street Hoodlums.
Okay.
And it was like a unit that was specifically targeting gangs and drug dealing up until one of the high-ranking officers, he became a drug dealer and he started dealing drugs. And
Is this recent?
no, this was in the 90s.
Oh,
In LA,
okay.
gang violence was skyrocketing. Have you ever seen the movie Colors?
Uh-uh.
Have you seen the movie End of Watch?
Uh-uh.
No?
What is it on? Who's the actors?
Jake Gyllenhaal? So it's like
No.
they end up going, the cop, and I'm trying to remember. I had it as background noise as once, talking about that crash unit. One of the cops, the high-ranking officers, they would confiscate drugs and then they would resell them, and then they would, plant evidence, and they would abuse their power, and eventually like hurting gang members and targeting gang members and a bunch of other, not, I feel like, very obscene and very horrifying things, the way they were targeting these gang
Yeah.
members and stuff like that. But I think they took it to court, and then the proper people were prosecuted and the law was, eventually justice was served. But I don't think stuff like that happens in Utah.
No,
No.
definitely not. Even things that have happened here in Hinesville don't happen in
Oh
you.
my God. We don't, well, we are neighbors.
Yeah. Yeah, we're next door neighbors. Just how many doors? One. A building away.
A building away. Yes.
Yeah,
And we're,
no, I've never. I mean, like, but I used to remember I told you I used to go to St. Louis.
hey, we're back once more. And unfortunately, the camera did overheat. And, you know, I honestly don't know what's causing the overheating, but I forgot we had a totally different conversation off camera and got carried away. But now, definitely, we're gonna get to the damn. I'm not editing that part out. The meat and potatoes of my friend Dory here, and we're gonna go ahead and talk about somebody that we had on here, Jaffe Rod, and how they're. It's a beautiful love story. Honestly, I feel very happy because I introduced themselves to each other. And I want you to break down how it all went down and the communication and how it led to you guys being happily married. And I don't say that sarcastically. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
So you called me on Jay's birthday, like FaceTime me, and you're like, "Hey, you need to meet my friend Jay, or Rod." And I was also drunk with Erica
I was drunk as fuck too.
on the phone, and I was like, "No way, no way." And we only talked, I think, for maybe like 5 to 10 minutes, and you were like, "You need to." And then you, like, the morning after, or I think it might have been the night of, you sent me his Instagram. You're like, "Please text him," or like text him or DM him or something. So I did the next day, and I was like, "Hey, I'm texting you," and he was just kind of like, "Huh?" I don't remember, but he was just trying to be funny,
Mhm.
and it wasn't funny. He was like, "No, of course I remember everything. I'm drunk. Like, where have you been?" He was trying to be a little romantic, and then, I mean, we're just, long distance talking. Of course, you were the biggest hype man for him, always hyping him up. And then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna fly down there. I mean, we were talking only January, February, March, April, like 4 months, and then I went down. I think I went down. I came down here to Savannah in April. Never thought I would see you again. Do you think we were gonna see each other after basic training or AIT?
No, I don't. No, no.
Then go ahead.
Once I found out you were National Guard, I was like,
Deuces.
yeah.
So then I came down to see, Jay. We met, instantly clicked. Went to Sonic. That was our first thing we did. Because I was, I remember I had like a hot dog and it was like this ocean water. Also a dirty soda that you need to try from Sonic.
Mm.
And then we all hung out after, and I met up with you, Roland, and Kroner, and we went to the Club 51, and we all got super drunk, came back. Then I was only here for like 4 or 5 days, and then we waited a little bit of time. He came down to see me. He stayed there for like, I think, a little bit over a week. Then we were like, you know what? We're gonna get married. So we got married. I came down here, moved all my stuff in my little Mustang, packed my bags, left from UVU, and came down to Hinesville, Georgia, and now I've been here for like 2 years, I think.
Hinesville, Georgia, where dreams come to die.
Right.
No, not because of you, just.
But,
Sorry.
we've been married now for 2 years. 2 years and some change.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I still that's still to this day Jay's contact picture. That first picture I took of you guys in the roof.
Yes.
In the truck. I still have that picture.
We were all I was drinking was Pink Whitney.
You pushed that. You like.
Pink Whitney tastes like lemonade. So I was like, we need a drink. I like my girly drink. So yeah, I remember we were drinking Pink Whitney to pregame. And I was staying at this ghetto Airbnb, not knowing that Savannah was super fucking, like, that there were areas you were supposed to stay and you weren't supposed to stay. And it was, but I remember that, like, we went to that place and, yeah, we took that picture. He went on rotation with you guys, and we were, how long, like 8 months, maybe? Like 7.5 months, because he came back a little bit earlier. I don't know. We're still together and very happy.
I'm very happy that you guys are still together.
Honestly. Me too.
Yeah. That's my first
Huh?
my first of the video.
Oh. Yes.
But no, yeah, definitely. I recall the whole process and everything. It was very beautiful, and then having to see you again. And I think I don't remember exactly who I sent the video. Gallardo. I sent a video of us. A video selfie of us at the club, and he's like, what?
Really?
Yes, I remember. I was really drunk.
Wait, there's someone else too that Torres called. Oh my gosh, what's his name? You remember Valerio? Valerio, the guy that always was like, wherever you go, I go, battle buddy. When the drills. This is AIT, by the way.
Yes.
Who was that guy that was with him?
Tall, very like muscular, brown.
Yes.
Not brown, say tan.
But it's not Valerio, it's the other guy.
I don't remember. He spoke Spanish. He didn't speak Spanish?
They all spoke Spanish, didn't they?
Didn't Riva? Riva was the National Guard guy, right? Do you remember him?
Rivas,
yes. Oh, man, I remember him. He was in... Man, I disliked a lot of people in AIT.
Me too. They were weird. Anyway.
Yes.
Yes, I do. Didn't you have like beef? Wasn't he Mexican and you had beef with them? No, he wasn't Mexican. He was Colombian.
I don't know what he was. He was Venezuelan, maybe?
Or maybe he was. I thought he was Colombian. I don't remember.
I don't know, but yeah, I don't.
I remember him, though. He was annoying.
Yeah.
I think everyone in our AAT was annoying, though. Basic training people were way better than the AIT people.
Definitely. I remember... What was your hardest phase for you in basic training?
I don't remember the rucking.
Yeah, definitely.
Was the worst, but I don't know if you had to do this. When we didn't have our camelbacks filled up, and they made us take the water things to I think it was like the gas chamber or something that we had to do, and I, like... The big duty... What was it? What are those trucks called?
Duty truck.
Yeah, they had to pick me up because I didn't make it. It wasn't a phase. It was a punishment, but I couldn't do it. I was like, my arms are not able to hold this. It was Drill Sergeant Owens that made me do that. Do you remember him?
Drill Sergeant, yes. His name is...
You remember him? It was a German guy.
He was German?
No, his wife was German. Yeah. Okay, you do remember who he is.
He was he was one of the guys that was like very mean to me, but character development.
He was, like, very immature, though, because remember Drill Sergeant Woods would get mad at him? I don't know.
Drill Sergeant Woods?
She was the little
yes, the short...
Queen.
She was definitely a queen, and I...
Who was your favorite drill? Drill Sergeant?
Yeah, Drill Sergeant.
He was a sweetheart, huh?
He was very hard on me.
And Drill Sergeant Owens hated on him. You think he was hard? He was actually such a sweetheart. I remember when I lost my, like,
Yeah.
my fleece cap. He was like, "Here you go," so I wouldn't get in
He
trouble.
said, but give it back to me.
Yeah.
No, but it's because I remember. No, he was the hardest on me, and he was like, I remember this. So we were doing the thing where you're supposed to make a fist, and he was like, "How come I don't know what Joe Sarno was like, how come I don't see anybody making a fist right now?" And then I remember Globio turned around and was like, "Gomez, make a fist," because they already knew that he
Who
was
did?
Globio, Glub. We called them. He's a sergeant now. Shout out Globio. He was my bunkie, and he was Filipino, and he was a really he was a good dude, and we were kind of the same age. But then they're like, "Gomez, do the fist," because it's like they were like, I still see people not making a fist.
Just aren't A.
Yeah, and then he was like,
He
"Gomez."
was very, very
Yes.
adamant about like being.
And then I remember he
Square
was
away.
like, "Oh yeah, Gomez, you're struggling now, right? You're struggling now, but I saw you today at breakfast chow. You had that big burrito."
No way.
Yes, he's like, you were chomping that burrito down, huh? It's not too hard now. It's not easy now, huh? And I was like, in my head, I was like, I didn't have a burrito, Joe Sarno. But
What?
yes.
I feel like he was the sweetest one out of everyone.
he was very. And then
Wait, so who was your favorite?
Drill Sergeant A.
Even though he told you that?
But then later on, and one night in Fire Guard, he came up to me, and then we're like, he's Drill Sergeant on the floor. He's like, and then I was like, went to parade rest, and he's like, relax. He's like, I'm not gonna mimic his accent because that's how much respect I have for him. But he says, relax, relax. He's like, do you know why I'm so hard on you? He's like, because when I joined the army, one, I was older than you, and I was bigger than you. So that's why I'm so hard on you. Okay? And then I was just like, oh. I was like, Roger, Joe Sarno.
He was such a sweetheart. He was
Oh, man. Getting...
the one that I think that cared the most
Mhm.
about everyone. And he was and I hope he's still in the military, and I hope he's the highest rank he can be because he deserves everything.
He's definitely somebody who I'm not going to forget. And then he, at the time, we got mail, and then he said, he was looking through the picture, he's like, ugh. And then it was me and somebody. And then he said, Gomez. I was like, yes, Joe Sarno. And then he's like, I just want you to know I was kidding. I was like, Roger, Joe Sarno, it's okay. All right.
Oh, I didn't know all of that.
No,
That's
yeah.
so sweet.
Yeah,
he was a sweetheart. He really was. I remember that fleece thing because he saved me from getting yelled at. Because, I don't know. I don't think I would have been screamed out too much, but still, I didn't have a fleece cap.
We had multiple moments where he was hard on me. Another memorable moment was when it was Drill Sergeant Owens and Drill Sergeant A, and they said when we were doing the 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
I was counting the numbers in between before getting to 1, and then they said, "Who the fuck is counting?" Of course it's Gomez. I knew it. He's like, you know what? You know what it reminds me of? This reminds me of? You're going to be that guy that say, watch out, sniper. You're going to peek your head. And Drill Sergeant A was like, no, I got a better one. He's like, he's going to be the type to throw the pin and keep the grenade. And then I was just like, damn, so fuck cuz, right? And then that was one thing. Another thing was that was one of the other things. And then he said, I'm trying to remember. There was multiple times where he would target me, but we were doing PT in the bay, and then I remember I was already definitely healthier, and he was staring at me, and he said, see, I see a lot of you guys do improvements. I see it. And then he looked at me, I see you guys making improvements. You feel different, and I was like, dang. And I remember that. And I remember when I asked him to patch me and stuff like that, but he put the patch on backwards.
Drill Sergeant Owens was so pissed off that like everyone wanted Drill Sergeant 8 though. He even made a comment. He's like, why did you guys want him to do it for you? I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, why? He was the sweetest, and I hope that there's more leaders like him because that man, him and Drill Sergeant Woods made such a difference.
Yes.
Like, I love the both of them. They were the best. I remember Drill Sergeant 8, like, I don't know. I know that man is a great man.
Definitely.
I didn't know all that, though. That's so sweet.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he was always such a sweetheart. He was just a sweetheart.
I'm also trying to remember what other things that he told me, but there was a couple of things that I was like,
I didn't know that. He was a sweetheart, though. I remember that he was always so nice. I remember, I don't know if you remember Chenraka?
Shanraka, yes. I can't laugh because, yeah, Shanraka.
No, I'm not laughing at her name. I'm laughing.
No, we're not laughing at her name.
Something
We're
else.
laughing. I'm just laughing because
No,
you're laughing. I remember.
Because I remember that. Remember, we would run, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, and he, you know, one time he came up to me and he was like, yo, this is only, he just, him and drill sergeant were like telling me like, you're gonna do great things, and you know, they were just really awesome and very motivating. But anyway, I just thought of her.
Yeah. Yeah. He's somebody that
But
I'm
yeah,
never
he
gonna
was
forget.
great.
You know, this is one of the most I remember. You know who I don't like to say hate. I really disliked them. It was senior just RNG.
I didn't mind him, but I get like he was kind of. He didn't seem like he cared, but don't drill sergeants not choose? Drill sergeant A wanted to be there.
Mhm.
Drill sergeant G did not want to be there, and
Yes.
and he mentioned it so many times.
Yes.
He was like, I don't. But like, so what? You know, you're in the military. Yeah, he was kind of an asshole.
Voluntold.
Sometimes, especially to the men, though. I feel like he was meaner to the guys than he was to the women.
Yeah, he was.
He wasn't really mean to the girls.
No, he was. There's a couple people he was an asshole to. There's one comment that I'll never forget. We're cleaning the bay, and I remember I was like, they're like, come on, let's take them out. I was like, no. I was like, hold up. And then I remember I was like, you got to clean them out first. And it's because I was helping my mom. My mom used to this day now, she was in a, she was a janitor. Is a janitor, and you know, cleans. She's a supervisor now, or
Okay.
it's like I don't know. But she would take me from 6th grade to clean buildings, and she said, no, you can't just use the mop. So I remember she taught me how to clean it. So I remember I was like, no, we can't take it. So I started like scrubbing the mop with the water, and then just clean the mop before
Right.
we mop. And then he's like, you know what, Gomez, you're not so stupid after all, or you might not be not so bad after all. He made a comment like that, and I was like, fuck, like.
I remember though you told me that like, in general, like he started like when they all asked us, you know, and they were just he didn't like some of the comments you made, and he was just a fucking asshole.
Yeah, but it's okay. Character development.
Right.
I mean, I'll never hold it against him, but I mean,
He clearly didn't want to be there though, and
Mm-hmm.
like he didn't make the best out of it. And unfortunately though, that's what builds people that are in the service now.
mhm.
And that was the man that was in charge of all the drill sergeants. So
Yes.
it was like, wow.
Do you know what I remember? This interaction, will never forget it because I made a very mean comment. So I remember when the first time we got our rifles, and then I was just like, because I've handled weapons before, and I was like messing with it, and I was like, oh yeah. And then Megan was like, hey, stop messing with it. And I said, okay, or I made a very smart remark, and she's like, that's why you struggle. That's why you already start struggling with the prep drills. And I was like, shut up, G.I. Jane.
Wait, when did she say this?
This was in the first iteration of basic training.
It
We
was
got our
because,
rifles for the
you know,
first
and I
time.
love her with my whole heart. But, she, like, that was her job. She just did, like, worked with guns and rifles and stuff. But that's stupid.
Yeah, but then
I didn't know
after that, it was all cool. After that, like it was just
Yeah.
that one interaction, and I was like, my heart. But it was true.
But I'm not gonna lie, were you never randomly mean? I don't want to say I was mean, but, like, I was so stressed out, so I would get so annoyed with, and I don't remember what this guy's name was. He was really tall, though. Remember the really tall guy with glasses?
Rodriguez.
No, I remember his name.
What was it?
Jimenez.
Jimenez, man, Jimenez.
And I'm sorry for...
Oh, don't even get me started.
I have never yelled at a man so much in my life. That man would, oh my gosh, I feel like he would breathe so loud behind me. It would make me mad. So, like, I'm sorry, I would be mean. Like, I feel like my stress was, you know, everyone's stress levels were already high, and, you know, people would do the most annoying things, like things Jimenez would do.
Yes, I mean, there was a time where every morning he would get up, and then everybody was like, oh, I can't find my gloves, I can't. And then this one time he fell asleep, and for whatever reason, be it for the powers that may be, we didn't get in trouble for it. And then everybody got rattled up in the, like, oh, it's your fault. And he's like, I'm sorry. And then he shoved somebody, and everybody's like,
He
yeah.
did?
Yeah. And he's
No
like-
way.
And then somebody was like, get your fucking hands off him.
Who was it? Do you remember?
Somebody, I don't know, and then everybody was trying to like go after him. I was
Was
like,
it Horace?
no, somebody, and then it was me and Horace, and we all stood in the middle. I was like, no, guys, come down. And I was like, come on, let's all take this easy. Let's all calm down.
Wait, who? I want to know who.
He shoved somebody, he pushed somebody, and then we were all trying to calm him down. everybody down. It was like a mob. It was gonna be a you know,
He's gonna get. He was a big man though.
he was
They had tall
pitch,
and big.
they
Yeah,
had
he was.
pitchforks and stuff. They had the torches out. But in regards to that, yeah, there was a bunch of things that he did, and I feel like thinking back on it, he messed up a lot. But then funny thing is, he got like expert when we qualified.
Oh yeah. He was also like, I mean, I was 18. How old was he?
He was
18
like-
too. Yeah,
yeah, he was
we're
young.
kids. Like,
Yeah,
it's like we're just out of high school. Like what, you know.
yeah.
But yeah, I would. My patience was tested there
Hmm.
for sure.
What made you join the army?
Free school.
College.
Yeah. That was actually the only. Actually, no. I like saw myself, being an officer, going through ROTC. I mean, I thought it was pretty cool, but it was mainly free school, and then everything.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I never think I asked you that. Then this is the thing that I always come back to from the beginning is we've been friends for so long,
Yeah.
but I feel like we always just kind of leap the part of like I remember you played soccer, but I didn't know your whole family played soccer. I didn't know
Well,
that.
like for fun, like a
Yeah,
Hispanic
yeah.
family that goes around.
Definitely, but
Definitely no professional players there.
no, not yet.
My dad sometimes thinks he's messy, but
Yeah, just a quick, a quick thought about that. Excuse me. But yeah, basic training was AIT was. I remember a thing that I will never forget when you got me that vape from that Marine.
oh my god, did I?
Yes,
I
and
got
was like,
everyone the vapes because I don't know. I remember. Did you ever get caught though?
No, never.
Remember when we had that formation
Oh,
and
my
he who
God.
shall not be named?
He's not going to be named.
Remember?
Of course
you know
I
what I'm
remember.
talking about?
Yes.
Little short kid.
Yeah.
And
Hey, I'm short myself. I'm like
you know what? No,
5'7".
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I mean,
he threw the vape in the back. We all got screamed at, smoked. That one little short girl, Bailey, I think her name. Do you remember? She like passed out. Drill Sergeant Daly,
I think it was Green. Her name, no, Bailey.
No,
Yes,
Bailey,
she was
'cause Drill
Jamaican.
Sergeant- yes.
Yes.
And he like threw his vape, and I should have snitched him out.
Yeah, there was. I remember. I feel like if I don't
But
know.
yes, I remember, and I gave him that. Well, maybe I would. I don't think I. No, I did not give him that vape.
Mm-mm.
No, but I gave some of. I gave you. I had one too, but I was scared. What was that girl's name? Because one time she walked into my room while I was hitting my vape. Oh my gosh, it was the girl with the glasses, Johnson. You remember her?
Oh Lord,
You know what I'm talking about?
I do remember who you're talking about. I definitely remember who you're talking about.
Yes.
She was very like. Yeah. She was.
But she talked.
She was definitely
She
somebody.
said I
who
was drunk one time to the drills. I got fucking smoked for no reason. Like, I always got in trouble because of her. But yeah, she walked in on me. But this was like after you guys had all left.
Yeah, I remember.
was like, oh,
She
shit.
was also a holdover. as well?
Yes, because she didn't pass the like parking thing. What do you guys call it? I don't even remember.
With the trailer?
Yeah, what is it called?
I don't remember.
But you're in the military.
I forgot what it's called.
It's like when you park
Yeah, with
the truck.
with the trailer
Yes.
attached. Oh Lord Jesus, I don't even know how I passed that. That day. It was. I remember that day.
Wait, but you made it the first time, right?
Yes. I don't remember I have the proper training. I honestly, I think the instructor, I was turning to the right and she went on the left side and I was like, okay, thank you. I'm gonna take that hint. But believe it or not, do you know who Santa Muerte is?
Wait, like your religion?
No, not my religion. It's like Santa Muerte is like she's a saint, and I remember I was like I prayed to God. I prayed to my santos through the religion Santeria Yoruba, and then I was like, man, you know what? Like I remember I used to.
Oh wait, go ahead.
Yeah, you know,
I do
you
know what
remember?
you're talking
Yeah, and then I remember
about. Like from the movie Bad Boys. know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, she's like the Grim Reaper.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's very it's like I guess it's linked to like it's linked to like the cartel and narcos and all this.
But it's also in the Caribbean. a
No,
lot, isn't
I
it?
think
Like
it's
Cubans.
Mexican. It's more Mexican.
Really?
Yeah, like
Maybe I'm wrong though. Then I'm thinking about the wrong thing.
so that time I remember this is gonna try to sidewind to a whole nother story, but way back when somebody did some. Are you in tune with all that spiritualism and all that? So,
So
or are you skeptical about it, or
no,
you
I'm
don't?
not skeptical.
I'm sorry, I don't know what the word is when you don't believe in it.
No, because that is a form of it's Catholic in a way, right?
It's can be confused with Catholicism, but when the Spanish took the slaves away from Africa and brought them to Cuba, they would mask their deities with the Catholic saints.
So it's not Catholic.
No, but
Because that's what my dad told me. So yeah, then I don't know.
yeah.
Because I'm just listening to
So
what my dad's
I think if I show you a picture, I think you would understand. But without getting sidetracked too much into that story, I remember way back when, and a long time ago, somebody had had. Let me see.
And that's not the I thought that was.
So it's not recognized by the Catholic Church.
But it's a segment of the Catholic.
It's not a segment. It's just another like saint, like a deity.
Okay.
So I remember way back when somebody had done some evil work with her to me, and it was a. I'm probably going to be called crazy or loony, but there was a lot of like loony or whatever. So there.
I'm sorry. It's the Saint of Death.
Yeah, the saint of death.
Okay.
So they did some like evil witchcraft work with that, and I would have dreams of her. Just a bunch of like negative stuff was happening to me. And then I remember I went to somebody and they said, you have to like light a candle for her. And then I was just like getting kind of chills right now, remembering it. And, you know, my respects to La Santísima, you know, I'm thankful for the time she's helped me. I remember that during that moment in in AIT, I said, if you help me with this, because there's a little altar, and one of my favorite podcasters, I messaged him and I was like, hey, look, do you know, his name is Ed Manifesto. I was like, hey, do you remember this, you know, little capilla? Capilla is like a little altar, and it's...
Yeah, I mean, they have it with the Virgin Mary, right?
Yeah, they have one with all over the
saint,
places.
yeah.
And then I can show you the video where I said, let me not get sidetracked. I said, if you help me with this, the first thing I do when I get to Tijuana, after you help me pass, I will go to your capilla, I'm going to give you a candle and a little statue. And then lo and behold, I remember that I went, and then I put the first thing I did is I went and I bought the statue and a candle, and I placed it, and then I left and I said thank you. And there's been moments where like I've gone and like here's a video. You can even see it's July 18th. This is where I went and I offered that white statue. I placed it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I should add it to the video. But yeah, I went and I placed the statue and I said thank you. And then I remember that my necklace broke. I don't know what that means. It ripped, and then I couldn't find it. And then when I went back again, I saw it. But that same night, before the test or after the test, me and two other people.
This was the Red Book test, right?
No, this was
the first
the
test?
trailer test,
Okay.
the back note trailer. That's what I really needed help with. And I remember that same night, it's really scary now that I remember. I remember that I was going to sleep, and it was me and two other people. It was dark, and I remember seeing her silhouette standing right next to my bed.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, I woke up and I was like, holy shit. And I was like, oh my God. And I turned the light on, and they're like, dude, what the hell? And I was like, I just saw the Holy Death. I just saw the Grim Reaper. And they were like, they just started like laughing. And then I was like,
you're sleep deprived.
yeah, they're like, okay, buddy. And then I turned the light off, and I was like super scared.
Right.
But, you know, and then later on, after I passed the test, I remember if it was her or if it wasn't her, but I remember that later on that night, a couple nights later, I would see like this black figure just crawling on the wall. Maybe I was just sleep deprived. I don't know. But that night.
No, I mean, if you think it's something and if you felt it's something, it definitely could have been something.
Yeah, that night.
It probably was something.
That night I did see her silhouette.
Right. If you felt it too, always trust your gut.
Yeah, but then I passed the test, and, you know, mi respetos para la Santísima. And, recently I also, I think it was in, I remember, like recently I was in Tijuana. Some time ago. I can't really specify the date, but I was there, and I may or may not be there, you know, maybe I can't say a time frame, if you know what I mean, but I was looking for the same. It's a botanica. It's a botanical place. They sell type of spiritual stuff, readings. And I remember when I went, and I just don't know why I went. And then I lit a candle for her, and I just said thank you, and then I walked away. I left. But yeah, all that. We hopped back into spiritualism, but now back to AIT. Man, it was hard sharing a room for my end. What about you?
Who are you sharing a room with? Do you remember?
Yes, I do.
Wait, just say it and then bleep their names
Yeah.
out. Oh.
Yes.
Ew.
Yeah, and there were some moments where it wasn't really.
They were both gross. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Ugh.
Yeah. I mean, one of them. I think I'm gonna bleep him out. So, I remember when he would go in the bathroom and he would argue with his girlfriend, and then he would like cry, and then I was like, hey man, after I opened the door, he's like, what? And he would cry, and I was like, I'm gotta use the bathroom, buddy. And then I still talk to he's a truck driver now, but I never had any problems with him. But they were both friends since basic training, and would rely a lot on and was over having to deal with and then the friendship was all over the place.
Wow.
I think I'm gonna edit that
I forgot
part
those were your roommates.
I'm gonna edit that part out, maybe. I don't know, but it's like I don't have anything. Actually, I do, but hit me up and he's like, "Oh, why would you go and tell Dory something?" I don't know. And
That was
like,
weird. No, because they were nasty. They both hit me up, and they were both gross about it. And bleep was the nastiest about it. They were both just. I'm sorry if you're still. They just both give me the ick.
Yeah, I talk to every now and again. Just, hey, what's up? How you doing?
I shared a room with Megan, so it was Fletcher. So it was fine. I mean, we would fight a lot, but it was. Yeah. So like any roommates do. Like in college, I fought with my roommates. I fought with her all the time. But I mean, I'm glad I was with my friend, other than someone that I wouldn't have gotten along with, because I feel like that probably would have been a problem.
And then they're the ones that got me into vaping. They're like, oh, we're just going to tell them, like, we're vaping. And then I remember I started vaping again.
But someone that gave me a vape before he left, I think. Because I stopped talking, because the Marine had already left. Or the couple Marines that would give me stuff. But anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, did you rather share a room with them compared to the whole bay?
I mean,
I hated sharing a bay.
I didn't mind the bay. I mean, I hated Hunt. He would snore a lot, and he wouldn't make an effort to sleep on his stomach. But everybody would make him and sleep on his back, on his stomach, so he wouldn't snore.
Do you remember DeCombre?
Yes. Didn't she message one of your family members?
Both of them.
Why?
Because she got booted.
I don't know.
Anyway, not that needs to be talked about, but
yeah,
she was. Anyway, I hated sharing that bay. I don't know. I think it's just too many, and I love women, but I think it's too many women in one room, and they're just never agreeing, and I don't know. It was a lot. It was a lot in there.
Do you know what one of the moments where I was like, I'm gonna beat this dude up?
Who?
And I'm not a tough guy. I'm not really like Timmy Tough Knuckles. But Hufflenego, I was writing. When I was writing, it's like...
my gosh, I forgot about that man.
When I write, it's like, this is like, don't bother me, don't talk to me, I'm writing.
Uh-huh.
He came and farted in my face.
I'm sorry. But that's something he would have done.
And then everything in me was like... I was like...
That's so funny to me because
and then
I forgot about him.
Later on, I was like, I'm going to go fart in his face. But then I was like, be the bigger person. And you know what? I didn't. I did not go and fart in his face.
Wait, that's hilarious. When did this happen?
He farted in my face. And,
what the fuck? I don't remember. I didn't even remember him.
I haven't heard you cuss in a long time.
Oh, that is so funny.
Yeah, he farted in my face.
That is hilarious.
And there was a couple people who I was really cool with at first, and then completely threw they just stopped talking to me. I'm not gonna mention him, but he was a very hypocritical person,
I know who you're talking about.
and like we started off as good friends, and then later on down the line, and he was big on God, he was big on religion, but he would kick my boots or he would like shoulder check me, and then in my
He
head,
did?
yeah,
What?
yeah. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't want to say his name.
I'll bleep it out.
Oh.
Yes. And I just,
Everyone was obsessed with him too. It was
I never had any negative energy towards him, but it was like,
like
yeah, no, like I was walking and then he went like that, and then I remember I was walking.
and what
next
did you
to
do
him.
back?
Huh? Nothing. I knew that the odds were against me. If we were to fight, they would take his side, or, you know.
Yeah, everyone adored him. Like the girls loved him.
Yeah, and
I didn't know that.
you know, and it's like I wish him nothing but the best. And
That's how him and
it's-
his friend were though.
I actually still talk to him. Yeah, we and him are super cool. Like after, and then he told me I wasn't talking to you in basic because you were hanging around people I don't mess around with, but you were always cool.
Wait, who do you talk to still?
I think I still talk to Booth. I think his Instagram recently. But hey, let me not get sidetracked. But yeah, he definitely I can say that he did that. And then one time I did that, he's like, "Damn," and I was like, "My fault. I'm sorry." I said, "My fault." But then when he did it, he didn't say anything. It was
He
just
cussed? I thought he was like a no cuss, very spirit.
I don't know. You see,
What?
It's like I don't hold it against anybody. And there was that time. And
I did not know that. I mean,
Yeah.
I knew that like he was weird, but I didn't know all that.
And there was this one time when, you know, after final formation, we were all dismissed back to the bays.
Uh-huh.
We were all running to the bay, and then he yelled out loud, "Don't touch me!" When I was not gonna touch you. I guess you can say an arm's length away, but he's like, he yelled out, "Don't touch me!" And I remember I still have a journal. I still have my journal from basic.
I have my journal too.
And I have a countdown of the calendar days, but yeah, I remember he said that, and I remember that it was very conflictive as well within myself, because it's like, how are you saying that you're this God-fearing man, but you're
Right.
moving this way towards me? And
I wonder what he's doing now.
no
That's
idea.
weird.
I hope he's excelling and he's completing all his dreams and he's
Yeah.
being everything that he can be. But the way he acted towards me sometimes was like, I don't forget that, you know. It's
Right.
like, wow, it's kind of a.
Huh. I didn't know that.
And then I remember when he was in. Damn, I don't think everybody's gonna know who he is, but it's okay. I that was one of the moments that I was like, you just switched up halfway. No, at the beginning, and then I remember I tried talking to him in line once at the DFAC, and then he just like went like this, and then just walked away, and just ran or something or left. I don't know.
Like he farted. Remember? You think that we're the only ones that did that?
No, they said that.
That was
lot.
already a thing.
Yeah, but
We thought we were so creative.
yeah, we did. I was like, "Hey man, are you excited for Family Day?" And he's like, and then he just said, "Oh," and then he just did the gas thing, and then he just was like, "Oh." the top.
I did not know all that.
Yeah, and then I was like, if
That's so fake.
it's okay. I feel like
Ew.
you know, I don't know. I just remember things like that. I remember that in general, but then I wish him nothing but the best.
Right.
Nothing but the best. Never, not speaking ill on you. And if wherever you are, man, I hope you reach your dreams. And you know, yeah, I can never grow to hate anybody. Well, I take that back. For that moment being, is you have your reasons, and I respect your behavior and wish nothing but the best for you. But yeah, huff a nigga fart in my face.
I didn't know. I
Yeah.
forgot about him. That's
Uh-huh.
hilarious, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What? So why did he do that?
I don't know.
Is that a thing he did?
Not to me. I don't know. I don't know what made him so comfortable to go and do that to me.
That's funny.
I didn't get pink eye, thank God.
That is hilarious.
But it was that, and then do you remember Armenta?
He was from AIT?
No, basic.
What did he look like?
He was tall, skinny, wore glasses. Didn't talk at all.
No.
Yeah, I remember we and him we started talking and stuff, and then he told me that hopefully that when he was going to start a hot dog business in Sonora.
Aw.
Yeah, in Sonora, because he lived on the border. And yeah, he was a really good guy. I remember I gave him a handful of hogs because he drew me a picture. He's the one that drew the wolf pack.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do know. Yeah, that guy, that was quite
Did you still have the shirt?
No.
Someone threw mine away.
No. I think I only bought the shirt too,
Mhm.
and it was like, I probably should, but no.
Yeah.
I don't have the shirt. I don't. Do you talk to anyone from Basic anymore?
You?
I don't.
You?
Yeah, I don't really like know anyone.
I recently.
I mean, I guess like I have people on socials, but I
Yeah,
don't-
but no. Oh, actually, yeah.
Who?
From AIT. I forgot his name. I know his first name. His name is Carlos, but I remember his last name. He's from AIT. No, not from Basic. I mean, I'm trying to think. I tried to text the other day, but I didn't have it. The phone's disconnected.
I forgot.
We would say something. My name is. I'm my brother's daddy. Or no, no.
And my daddy said,
My name is.
"Goodness."
Oh man, I don't. Should I edit that out? Yeah.
It's just
I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing. I'm not proud.
he was a sweet kid. He was just like it was just the stress. Like it was like, oh my gosh, here we go again. Hearing.
Yeah. His dad was an airborne ranger or something. His dad was airborne.
I mean, didn't he come in his uniform though?
I don't remember. I remember his brother and his dad came and they had like big hats and the big buckles.
Oh, so they didn't come in uniform then.
No.
But they had just anyway.
Somebody's dad there was a major. I forgot.
Who?
I don't remember.
Huh?
I forgot who. You remember Lucas?
No.
I forgot his name. He gave me. Man, I forgot his name, but.
I don't really remember anyone other. Wait, I mean, I remember like because we were in the same
Oh.
platoon.
Santana? Do you remember Santana?
The one with blue eyes.
No, Santana was
No,
from
that's
Texas.
AIT. Like he was like a Hispanic guy with blue eyes.
No, he was Santana. We had him basic in AIT. He was here in Stewart, and we talked in Poland, but that's like the only person that we talked every now and again, but never really like.
I don't really remember. I mean, I remember like. I don't know. I don't really remember anyone.
Yeah, I remember.
We're just like the people that
Yeah.
made statements or really agitated me.
Yeah, I mean, I can't remember at all. I remember Juarez. I talked to him every now and
Who?
again. Juarez?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I feel.
yeah, he was a sweet. He was. I mean, he was a good friend at the
Mm.
time. Yeah, he was definitely.
Yeah,
I
he
looked up
was.
to him like an older brother when I was in, basic and AIT. He was
Yeah.
a good person.
When did you? I feel like you didn't know my age till like afterwards.
Cause you don't look like I don't.
No,
You're
I
not old, but like you. And you didn't have like hair. Like you looked like. Who was the oldest person that was there?
TK.
No, but he was a sweetheart. No, not
Yeah.
him. No, it was someone else.
Hunt. No.
No, but oh my gosh,
I'm trying to.
he agitated me too.
He also did not act his age.
Didn't he try to fight? Wasn't he the one that tried to fight Jimenez?
No.
I forgot about that.
Oh my God, he was.
He tried to.
He.
Wait, what was that girl's name? That girl that shushed all the time and would make me lose my shit.
Oh my God.
You know who I'm talking
no,
about.
Not Cribbin. Cribbin. No.
No. Cribbin was the other one. No, it was another girl that drove me fucking crazy. Oh my God.
She was in
She-
college.
Yes, she had like dark hair.
Cribbin.
She had blue eyes.
I don't
You know who
remember.
it is. It's who liked.
Cribbin. No. Damn. I have to. I
But
think
you know
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
have
talking
to bleep out a lot of these things,
Do you know
right?
who I'm talking about?
I do know who you're talking about, but I don't remember her name.
Oh my gosh. That's one of my pet peeves, getting shushed. And she would always be like, shh, shh, shh. I'd be like, oh my God, I'm not a dog.
She would shush you, and then she'd start turning around and talk to.
Yes, I don't know.
It must have been with the age because she was next to.
I don't remember.
I don't know. I feel like there was a lot of moments. What was her name?
I don't remember, but I just thought of her.
I disliked her.
I think I disliked everyone other than my friends. And I think it was just, I don't think I would dislike them. And I probably sound so mean right now. But I don't think I would dislike anyone if I wasn't in basic training. But I was like, you know, I don't know. I was just, I edit that whole part out.
The whole basic training
The
part?
whole, no, the whole me disliking everyone if I
I'll edit
wasn't.
it out. I'll edit it out. I'll edit it out. This is
Bleep.
bleep, bleep, bleep. I'm going to just put an elevator sound.
Be like, actually, this can't be.
Subscribe for the full uncensored part.
That part can't be on there.
Yeah, definitely. This, yeah, I feel like we've maybe, this has been
Anyway.
a very, yeah. I feel like we should have another episode just talking about basic training. And, but it's very late.
It's already
10:30. And if it wasn't for the camera having the issues that it had, it would have been smooth ride. But I thank you for coming on here, and I thank you for your patience for the camera. We had a good conversation both on camera and off camera, and it was a trip going down to memory lane. And there's gonna be a follow up where we talk about basic and everything all over again. That needs to be another separate episode on its own.
All right.
And
Well, that was fun.
This is Culturally Untitled, and the best part about being at the bottom is that there's only one place left to go, and that's up.